In today's video, I'm going to teach you macros in DBT Data Build Tool. Think of a macro as a reusable, parameterized snippet of SQL written with the Jinja templating language. Just like functions in other programming languages, macros let you define logic once and reuse it wherever you need it. This keeps your project dry, easier to maintain, and consistent across models and teams. Here are the key ideas to keep in mind as we work with macros. A macro takes inputs, performs some logic, and produces SQL that DBT compiles into your final queries. Because it's Jinja-based, you can pass parameters with defaults, handle optional behavior, and return a clean, predictable SQL fragment every time. The result is less duplication, fewer mistakes, and faster iteration. Macros really shine when they encapsulate repetitive operations. Common examples include casting and data type conversions, handling nulls in a uniform way, applying standard date manipulations, or generating surrogate keys with a single, consistent approach. Any pattern you find yourself writing over and over is a strong candidate for a macro. You define macros in .sql files inside the macros directory of your DBT project. Keeping them there makes discovery straightforward and encourages reuse across models, tests, and even other macros. For the syntax, wrap your logic between Jinja's macro and end macro tags. Inside that block, you can reference parameters and build up the SQL you want DBT to insert. To invoke a macro, call it using the jinja double curly braces syntax right inside your model, test, or another macro. During compile time, DBT replaces that call with the SQL the macro generates, so what actually runs on your warehouse is plain SQL with your standardized logic already inlined. Because you have Jinja templating, you also get dynamic code generation. Use if statements to add conditions only when certain parameters are present, or for loops to build repeated expressions like select lists or union clauses. This keeps your models tidy and your compiled SQL precise. Now let's connect macros to a few common use cases. They're great for standardizing SQL logic, so your calculations, naming conventions, and formatting are applied the same way everywhere. They help with cross-database compatibility by abstracting differences, say how Snowflake and BigQuery compute date differences, so your models stay portable. And they centralize data quality checks, ensuring validations happen uniformly across projects. For a simple example, imagine a macro that converts amounts in cents to dollars. You'd place it in macros /cents _ to $dollars.sql, accept an input amount, divide by 100, and return the formatted SQL expression. Anywhere you need that conversion, call the macro and let DBT compile it into the final query. Keep macros small, well-named, and documented, and you'll see immediate gains in clarity, speed, and consistency across your DBT project.